Are you ready to play the ultimate fighting game? Because if so, I welcome you to one of the greatest fighting game experiences you will ever have. And I'm here to help you get into it. This is Killer Instinct 2013. I'm Jazz the Gamer, and I'm here with a KI guide in 2025. So without further ado, let's get right into it. What you see before you is the default controller layout for both Xbox controller on the left and keyboard on the right, and below that is a list of the terminology we will be using throughout this video. Please familiarize yourself with the controller layout for your respective controller and the terminology before we get into this video. Thank you. Alrighty then, we are here in the training mode. Let's get ready to learn some Killer Instinct. Okay, so let's start off with something very basic, and that's mobility. Each character has a forward walk, a back walk, a jump in one of 3 angles, as well as, new to this game, dashes. They didn't have this one in the original from the 90s. No, each character can backdash and forward dash. Each of them have varying effectiveness, but like every character has a general effectiveness of each dash. Some are not great, some are amazing, but anyway, let's start with the HUD. First off is the health bar. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once that reaches 0, a new round starts, right? Well, actually, Killer Instinct doesn't go by rounds, instead by health bars. When your first green health bar depletes, which this is not, then it will turn red, which this is. The first character to delete 2 health bars wins the game. It is pretty self-explanatory, but I thought I might as well explain that, considering it's pretty different from other fighting games. Next up is the Instinct meter. This little thing below the health bar. Now this thing, it fills up over the course of the fight. When that meter is full, you can press Heavy Kick and Heavy Punch in order to activate a character-specific benefit. And this benefit is unique to every character. Jaygo's benefit is that he now throws 2 fireballs at a time, and the fireballs now heal him, as you can see by this energy that's, going towards Jaygo once the fireballs connect. That basically heals him. You can't really see it here because my health is already full, or at least this health bar is already full, so you can't really see that take effect, but still, he has healing fireballs. Believe me, it works. I promise, I'm not lying. And then finally, in the bottom right and left corners, is each character's shadow meter. Now, I don't know what Fulgore has, but almost every other character has a shadow meter, each with 2 bars. You can spend 1 bar on shadow moves, which are enhanced versions of special moves that come with 5 hits. Like, let's do his the shadow version of his kick, for instance. Nope, not what I meant to do. There we go. It hits 5 times. You can combo after it. And they sometimes come with unique benefits, like this kick avoiding projectiles. Now that we've gotten universal mechanics out of the way, it's time we talk about what makes Killer Instinct truly stand out. And that's the combos. Combos in Killer Instinct are pretty different from standard fighting game combos. Instead of a complex series of links and specials and normals being used in tandem to create an intricate sequence of attacks, Killer Instinct combos are more like a sequence, right? You start with your opener. This is what starts the combo. Then after that, use doubles. Which, after the doubles, then you can go into your linker, and then more autos, another linker, and then, yeah, see how he flipped out? That's because this combo meter right here has a number that when it goes up to 100, the combo is dropped. But you can use the heavy version of any special move in order to end the combo. And by the way, throughout the course of the combo, the opponent will build up this like white life that can be healed over time. In order to make sure that doesn't happen, that's why you gotta end your combos. And see, ending the combo removes all that potential health that they could have gotten back if you didn't end the combo, which is why it's very important to end your combos. And that's actually why shorter combos can even work. Like you can feasibly win off combos that look something like this. Like, your combos don't have to be incredibly long. Now let's talk about probably KI's most iconic element.
Combo Breaker!
If you predict that your opponent is going to use the light, medium, or heavy attack in their combo sequence, you can break it by pressing light punch and light kick for lights, medium punch and medium kick for mediums, and heavy punch and heavy kick for heavies. Like, for instance, this Fulgore right here, our good buddy Fulgore, is programmed to only break medium attacks.
Combo Breaker!
So doing something like that, that would result in him breaking the combo. But if we were to do something like lights, and then finish it with heavies, then he didn't break it because we had never used medium. And that's the thing. You always want to change what strength of button you're going to be using so that it's more unpredictable. And that way, if your opponent guesses wrong, they're put into lockout, which basically means they can't break combos for a short period of time. And in this period, that's when it's best to use shadow moves. And why I only recommend using shadow attacks and combos when your opponent is in lockout is because of, well, this.
Combo Breaker!
If they break 3 hits, they break out of the combo, and we do not want that. Next up, let's talk about something else. How to counter the counter to combos.
Counter Breaker!
Counter breakers are performed when you press whatever strength of button you were going to do as your opponent was about to predict it. Like, Fulgore here is once again set to break only medium attacks, so if we delay the medium and then we break the combo, it'll go something like this.
Counter Breaker!
We will break the combo breaker and be able to get a full combo from there. And this actually puts the opponent in the lockout state, which is, again, when it's best to use your shadow moves.
Counter Breaker!
And reminder that that is just an example. You don't want to do exactly what I did, and you want to mix up all your options. Alrighty then, this is Editing Jazz coming in. I kind of forgot something. And it's something really cool. Ultra combos. Or it's mostly just a way for you to style on your opponent, but it's just too cool for me to leave out. Alright, so as you can see, Fulgore over here he does not have much health left. So, if we combo him enough, we can get him down to the danger zone. And when we get him down to the danger zone, that's when we can use our ultra combo. Now, to do your ultra combo, you're going to have to do a specific motion input and either all 3 punches or all 3 kicks. For Jago's, it's a dragon punch motion or a Z motion, same one as his uppercut, and all 3 punches, which, if you're on a controller, should be mapped to the left bumper. I forgot what it was on keyboard, just go back to the key and check. But anyway, Now that was sick. And that's about it when it comes to the basics of Killer Instinct. That's really all you need to know to get started. If you want a more advanced combos guide, let me know, and I will also be making specific character guides in the future, so stay tuned for that. Either way, I'm jazzed to have been here, and I'll see you next time.